Well, that was an experience. My first ride of a BMW R1200 GS. This is the low model for hobbits like myself. My friend Alex is also a fellow hobbit. Just picked it up, delivered last week, sorry, and bought specifically for touring this coming year. My initial thoughts are it's extremely capable. It's a lovely smooth ride, very balanced. I don't like the long, what feels like a long clutch. It's not snatchy as what I'm used to, but I think I'll get used to that. But yeah, it's lovely, perfect position, lovely to ride, very smooth. Yeah, it's great. Let's get it back. Right, okay, well, we've got settings on rain, so it's about right for conditions we're facing. Well, it hasn't actually rained yet, we're figuring out. This model's got the TFT screen, lots of other gubbins, auto ride height, etc, etc. Nice bit of kit. I think you see we paid about 14 grand for it, 13 to 14 grand, was quite specific. This is a 20 grand bike, so effectively it's on 7 grand, 6 to 7 grand in the 4 years it's been out and about. Not sure whether riding onto gravel was the right thing, but you know what, this feels quite balanced. I'll be all over the place on my V-Strom. This sounds beautiful. One other thing I wasn't particularly happy about, or was surprised me, was the noise coming through the screen. There's one cutting in. fully planted, but near enough. Quite confident on this bike. definitely a contender. I've got to say, for the next purchase, that's amazing. Right, once again, stuff like that, right. Hey, where are you? Oh, that's proper smooth, isn't it?
That's a bit of a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that is proper smooth.
Proper smooth.
Yeah. I took it down to Cherry Tree. Oh,
No.
sorry, keep forgetting about that.
That's right.
Yeah, I took it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely. Good turn of speed.
Yeah, and it's on rain mode at the moment as well. It's in rain mode.
So everything's dumbed down a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
For rain
It's all
mode.
nice and gentle.
I think that would take the clutch would take a bit of getting used to for me.
Yeah. Well, you only need it pulling away.
I know.
Because were you playing without the clutch?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
but pulling away, it seems to take forever before I'm pulling away.
It's right at the edge, isn't it? The bite point's right at the edge.
Yeah.
It's right out. I noticed that.
Is that adjustable?
Well, no, the lever is. You can pull the lever in, but not the biting point. Because it's hydraulic.
Right.
It's hydraulic clutch, so it is where it is, you know.
Yeah, nice though. Lovely. It's like it feels really planted.
Yeah.
Feels like you can almost throw it away, like you say, you could throw it around, it probably wouldn't do anything. It'd probably just say, I'm still staying here, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
Do whatever you like, crack on.
Yeah, that's why it felt like to me. It just felt like it's a bit of a mountain goat. It's a big heavy thing, but as soon as you're off and away, all the weight disappears.
Yeah, it does.
And
you mate, this is perfect tourer. Nice. I mean, I had to stop up the road there to let some traffic through. Nicely planted. Whereas on that one, I know, and that one's been lowered. I still feel a bit like, oh, and even like just getting it, manoeuvring it, it scares the shit out of me because I'm frightened of that going over my one.
yeah.
This one, no, it filled me with confidence.
Yeah.
And even the in the car park, I turned around at the car park in that Cherry Tree, and they got a gravel bit. I'd never go on the gravel bit of that bike, even though it's an adventure, because I'm a bit worried about toppling. But this one, yeah, fucking hate it.
Well, the thing is, when you lower the bike, you only lower the back.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
So it fucks up the geometry as well.
Yeah.
If you're not careful. But
Yeah, nice.
yeah,